Continuing the Money Game series, it is time to check out Money Game Part 2, and I am so excited. After Part 1, I can only imagine what else is to come, and according to all of you, I'm not ready for it. So in the end of Money Game, right, he pours the gasoline over himself and lights the lighter. A lot of you have explained to me in the comments that this was supposed to symbolize the monks that lit themselves on fire as a protest, which is so crazy to me, and that is awesome, and I'm assuming that's exactly what he meant by doing that. Now for me and my crazy head, I happen to create my own type of little meaning behind it, which I'm sure had nothing to do with what his actual, message behind that was, but something that just came to me after, thinking about it a little bit was the petroleum industry practically runs the world, right? So the petroleum industry has extreme influence over economic power. These powers are all part of the whole greed and the whole thing that is actually killing humanity. By setting yourself on fire, using petroleum, using gasoline, you are symbolizing how gasoline, right, is now consuming humanity along with killing them. Now, like I said, that's just my own crazy little mind, my crazy thought processes, but I thought it was a pretty cool concept. So anyway, I digress. We're going to get into part 2, see what it's all about, and as always, no expectations. And don't worry, I'm listening to the one on the beach, the live one that you guys all said to listen to. I'm only kidding. I had to troll you guys a little bit.
Strange time we're living in, panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. America, Britain split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on. Needlessly bleeding, resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game.
Oh, rain,
Wow.
rain, rain, rain. A storm it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame. It's easy
Yo.
to blame. But point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
Oh my god, he tied the chorus back into the second one. I was not expecting that.
Money game. This all.
Money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells cause there's loads on the sand. Step 1, you must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step 2, gotta make the people think that they want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste man. 3, it's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5, why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6, guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7, press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8, big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9, polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10,
Wow.
the world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore.
Rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame. it's easier to blame. We point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
Oh my God.
This old money game. This old.
Wow. Bro, the way this man's mind works. First of all, the fact he brought that chorus back, right? He took that chorus from the first one and rebuilt an entire song around the exact same chorus, same melody, right? But then switched up the verses, the style a bit, the flow, completely on the verses and everything like that, right? That's so genius that you're able to even do that and manipulate your own song into a completely different song while keeping the same message and keeping the same melody of the chorus and everything like that. That was sick, right? The way that this man is able to articulate, right, everything, and he's able to put everything he wants to say in his message into the wordplay, and everything that he does is just insane, right? He is straight out calling out all of these elites, these higher ups, these everybody that is in charge of running the world, the country, you know, all these industries that are in control. And he explains it all perfectly. The she sells seashells by the seashore whole thing was insane, right? Because it's so true. That's exactly how it works. Supply and demand, scarcity, all of that. It is exactly how all of this works. And unfortunately, we as society are so brainwashed by it and have fallen so deep into that trap that we just keep feeding off of it and feeding into it, rather. That we just keep going through these same motions and cycles and letting them continue to build and build and build and build and build until what? Until we are no longer, you know, humanity at this point. You know, we're all puppets, and it's insane. And oh my God, like he references even I love that he mentioned how, like, you know, becoming the president, everything like that, and how, you know, once you get to a certain point, you know, you don't even care that you are hated. You don't even care what people feel or think about you, because it doesn't matter to you anymore because of the greed that has consumed you. All you care about is being up here and being in control. And it's crazy. And that's just the sad truth. And it's way further than, you know, presidents and everything like that. He was just using that as an example. But it's so true. You know, that's how the mindset of everybody and everything that is controlling the world right now. That is the exact mindset. That is the exact formula for everything that is going on. And once again, like I said, like his point is, you know, as society, we have fallen for it, you know, and we fall into this trap and we feed into it and we allow it to keep going on and keep going on. But that's the whole point of why he's saying all this, is to bring awareness. And you know, it's just insane, absolutely insane that he is able to just put this all together, explain it all the way he does, sing the way he does, rap the way he does, you know, just really make it all something you can connect to. Also, the video, like everyone said, it is beyond a lyric video. It's not just a lyric video. It's not just a video with lyrics and, you know, a couple still images. Like, it was telling a story the whole time, practically, through all the different images and slides and everything like that. You put them all together and it tells a story of its own, you know, that coincides with everything he's saying in the song. So whoever put that together to go with the song is also brilliant, did a great job. This was so sick, and I'm so excited to see what's to come in Money Game Part 3. I'm looking at it right now. You guys can see it on the screen. It's right there, the thumbnail. And the fact he's back in a wheelchair with his head covered, with his guitar, in an empty room is crazy. And it's the exact same length as Hiren. What? Nah, that's about to be crazy. How does that tie into Hiren now? Oh my god, I might have to go do that right now. Wow, I'm not sure. I'm super intrigued now that I just noticed that. Super intrigued. Listen, let me know what you guys think. What do you think of what I had to say about everything? How do you feel about part 2 compared to part 1? Where does it lie in, the series of all 3? Maybe even incorporate Money Ties into it as part 4. Out of all those, where do you feel this one ranks in, message, sound, everything like that compared to the other ones? And, as far as going along with this whole series, the storyline of it all, how much does this part play into it all when, getting to the final endpoint of part 3? So let me know all that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.